Richelle, you talk about this term, you have this term comparison trap. Maybe you can tell me more. What is the trap exactly? Because in the second half, I want to get into some of the truths that you've really thought through deeply, and then these steps, these how-to steps that you sort of help people with. But so let's start. What's the comparison trap?
Well, in my experience, trap is language that is not original to me. I've heard other people use that terminology, but I like to think of it more as a spiral downward. It's almost like quicksand. That the more you engage in comparison, the more you engage in comparison. Because it stems from insecurity and leads to insecurity. And unfortunately, another reason it's a trap is because sometimes what is presented as the way out is simply a different kind of comparison. So, for instance, I've read things that say if you feel bad about, for instance, if you feel bad about the apartment or the house you live in, then you should spend some time in the slums, and then you'll feel better about what you have. Well, it doesn't matter whether what you're comparing, whether you look at something and you feel inferior or look at something and feel superior, it's still more of the same. And it is kind of a self-perpetuating thing. You start from a place of insecurity, you're looking for assurance, but you don't find it. So you keep using that same tool over and over, and you sink deeper and deeper into that mud. And just trying the same way to get out of it, I think it is very much like like an animal trap, maybe a steel trap. The more the animal struggles against the trap, the tighter he's held. I think that's what happens when we try to just use more comparison to get us out of comparison. We just get stuck tighter and tighter. So there must be a different way out. You need someone, and thankfully we do know someone. We usually call him Jesus. There is someone who can loosen that trap and help us escape. But more and more of the same from us just gets us more tightly and firmly clenched.